Lord, I come before you today with a heart that's torn between the constant noise of social media and the deep longing for inner peace. In this digital age, I find myself struggling to disconnect from the endless stream of information, comparisons, and distractions. God, I need your guidance to find balance and to cultivate true peace in my soul. Father, I'm reminded of Psalm 46 verse 10, where you tell us to be still and know that I am God. But Lord, being still seems almost impossible in a world that never stops scrolling. The notifications, the likes, the comments, they all demand my attention, leaving little room for stillness. Help me to carve out moments of quiet in my day, to turn off the noise and tune into your presence. God, I confess that I often turn to social media for validation and connection. I look for affirmation in likes and followers, forgetting that my true worth comes from you alone. Remind me, Lord, of what you say in Jeremiah 31 verse 3, that you have loved me with an everlasting love. Let that truth sink deep into my heart, overshadowing the fleeting approval I seek online. Lord, I think about the time I spend mindlessly scrolling through feeds, and I'm convicted by the words of Ephesians 5 verses 15 to 16. Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity. Help me to be intentional with my time, to use these digital tools wisely rather than letting them use me. Father, I worry about the example I'm setting for my children when it comes to technology use. Am I teaching them to prioritize virtual connections over real ones? Am I showing them how to find peace in you, or am I modeling a life of digital dependency? Guide me, Lord, in setting healthy boundaries not just for myself, but for my whole family. God, I recognize that social media isn't inherently bad. It can be used for good, for connection, for spreading your message. But I need your wisdom to discern when it's becoming a hindrance to my spiritual growth. Give me the courage to step away when necessary, to choose real-life engagement over digital distraction. Lord, when I feel the urge to check my phone first thing in the morning, redirect my heart to you instead. Let my first thoughts be of your love, my first words a prayer of gratitude. Help me to establish a habit of seeking your face before I face the world, digital or otherwise. Father, I ask for your help in managing the anxiety that often comes with social media use. The fear of missing out, the pressure to present a perfect life, the constant comparison. It all takes a toll on my peace of mind. Remind me of Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7, to present my anxieties to you in prayer, trusting in the peace that transcends understanding. God, I pray for discernment in what I consume online. So much of what I see affects my thoughts, my mood, my perspective on life. Help me to be selective, to fill my mind with things that are true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable, as Paul encourages in Philippians 4 verse 8. Lord, I ask for your guidance in using social media as a tool for encouragement and ministry. When I do engage online, let my presence be a positive one. Help me to speak words of life, to share hope, to point others to you. Let my online interactions reflect your love and grace. Father, I confess that sometimes I use social media as an escape from real-life challenges or emotions. Instead of bringing my struggles to you in prayer, I numb myself with endless scrolling. Teach me to turn to you first, to find comfort and strength in your presence rather than in digital distractions. God, I pray for the discipline to establish regular digital Sabbaths. Times when I completely disconnect from social media and technology to focus on you, my family, and my own spiritual growth. Give me the strength to follow through, even when the pull of the digital world is strong. As I reflect on the challenge of finding inner peace in a social media-saturated world, I'm reminded of the importance of spiritual resources. That's why I'm grateful for tools like the ebook on overcoming anxiety through faith. It offers practical, Bible-based strategies for managing stress and cultivating peace. I encourage anyone listening who struggles with digital overwhelm to check it out on the pinned comment. It could be a valuable resource in your journey towards inner peace. Lord, help me to be honest with myself about the role social media plays in my life. Am I using it, or is it using me? Give me the clarity to see any unhealthy patterns or dependencies, and the courage to make changes where necessary. Let my use of technology be intentional and life-giving, not compulsive or draining. Father, I pray for healing from any hurt or negativity I've experienced through social media. Unkind comments, misunderstandings, or feelings of inadequacy, I bring it all to you. Wash away the impact of these experiences with your love, restoring my confidence in who I am in you. God, I ask for your help in rediscovering the joy of real-world connections. Remind me of the irreplaceable value of face-to-face conversations, of shared experiences, of physical presence. Help me to prioritize these genuine interactions over virtual ones, to invest deeply in the relationships right in front of me. Lord, when I feel the pressure to create a perfect online image, remind me that you see the real me, and you love me just as I am. Help me to be authentic both online and offline, secure in your acceptance and unafraid to show my true self to others. Father, I pray for wisdom in navigating the vast amount of information available online. In a world of conflicting voices and opinions, help me to discern truth from falsehood, to seek out reliable sources, and ultimately to measure everything against the standard of your word. God, I ask for your guidance in teaching my children about healthy technology use. Help me to model balance, to create family times free from devices, and to instill in them a love for your presence that far outweighs any digital attraction. Lord, I recognize that true peace comes not from perfectly curated feeds or viral posts, but from a deep, abiding relationship with you. Help me to invest as much time and energy into nurturing my spiritual life as I do into my online presence. Let my roots grow deep into your love, as Ephesians 3 verse 17 describes. Father, I pray for the strength to resist the constant urge to check my phone or scroll through feeds. When I feel that pull, remind me of Isaiah 26 verse 3. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Let my trust in you be stronger than any digital temptation. God, help me to use the time I save from reduced social media use for meaningful pursuits, prayer, Bible study, serving others, or simply being present with my loved ones. Let me rediscover the richness of an undistracted life, fully engaged with the world and people around me. Lord, I ask for your help in breaking any addictive patterns I've developed with social media. When I find myself reaching for my phone out of habit or boredom, prompt me to reach for you instead. Let prayer become my default response, rather than mindless scrolling. Father, I pray for a renewed mind when it comes to my digital habits. As Romans 12 verse 2 instructs, help me to be transformed by the renewing of my mind, not conform to the patterns of this world. Let your truth and your priorities shape my thoughts and actions, both online and offline. God, I ask for your perspective on the role of technology in my life. Help me to see my devices and social media accounts as tools to be used for your glory, not as idols that demand my constant attention. Let everything in my life, including my online presence, be surrendered to you. Lord, when I feel overwhelmed by the noise and negativity that can pervade social media, help me to remember the words of Jesus in John 14 verse 27. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. Let your peace guard my heart and mind. Father, I pray for discernment in choosing what to share online. Help me to consider the impact of my words and images, to use my platform, however small, to bring light and encouragement to others. Let my online presence be a reflection of your love and grace. God, I ask for your help in cultivating real-life community alongside my online connections. Guide me to a church family, to genuine friendships, to opportunities for face-to-face fellowship. Help me to prioritize these tangible relationships, knowing that they provide a depth of connection that social media alone cannot match. Lord, when I'm tempted to measure my worth by followers, likes or comments, remind me of who I am in you. Help me to find my identity in being your beloved child, not in my online metrics. Let your voice of truth drown out the lies of comparison and inadequacy that social media often fuels. Father, I pray for wisdom in setting boundaries around my social media use. Help me to establish healthy limits, perhaps specific times for checking feeds, or designated device-free zones in my home. Give me the discipline to stick to these boundaries, prioritizing my mental and spiritual health. God, I ask for your guidance in using social media as a tool for good. Show me ways to encourage others, to share your truth, to advocate for justice, and to spread hope through my online presence. Let my engagement online be purposeful and aligned with your will. Lord, help me to approach social media with a spirit of gratitude rather than comparison. When I see others highlight reels, remind me to thank you for the blessings in my own life rather than feeling envious or inadequate. Let gratitude be the lens through which I view both my online and offline world. Father, I pray for healing from any negative self-image that social media has reinforced. Remind me that I am fearfully and wonderfully made, as Psalm 139 declares. Help me to see myself through your eyes, not through the distorted mirror of carefully curated online personas. God, I ask for your help in being fully present in each moment, whether I'm online or offline. Teach me to engage wholeheartedly in whatever I'm doing, to listen attentively, to observe carefully, and to love deeply. Let my life be characterized by presence, not distraction. Lord, when I feel the urge to share every detail of my life online, help me to appreciate the beauty of privacy and quiet devotion. Remind me of Matthew 6 verse 6, where Jesus encourages us to pray in secret. Let me find joy in moments known only to you, content in your approval alone. Father, I pray for wisdom in consuming news and information online. Help me to stay informed without becoming overwhelmed or anxious. Guide me to reliable sources, and give me discernment to recognize misinformation. Above all, let your word be the foundation of my worldview. God, I ask for your help in using my time online intentionally. Rather than endless scrolling, guide me to resources that will build my faith, expand my knowledge, or equip me to serve others better. Let my online activities contribute to my growth and your purposes. Lord, as I navigate the complex world of social media and digital communication, I pray for a heart of compassion. Help me to remember that behind every profile is a real person with real struggles. Let me extend grace in my online interactions, just as you have extended grace to me. Father, I pray for a balanced perspective on social media's place in my life. Help me to use it as a tool without letting it become an idol. Let me enjoy its benefits without becoming enslaved to its demands. Guide me in walking the line between engagement and dependency. God, as I conclude this prayer, I'm filled with a sense of hope and purpose. Not because I've mastered the perfect balance, but because I'm reminded that you are with me in this journey. Thank you for your patience as I learn to navigate this digital age while keeping my heart anchored in you. Lord, I pray that this message about finding inner peace in a social media-driven world would resonate with and encourage others who are struggling. If you've been blessed by this prayer, please like and share this video so that more people can be reminded of the importance of disconnecting to connect with God. Together, we can create a community that values presence over pixels and finds true peace in you. Amen.